Ilhan Omar, that she says America is becoming one of the worst countries in the world. Can you believe what she said? She's from Somalia. If this is what she truly believes, then she needs to go back to Somalia and see how well it goes for her, right? Let's not waste any time, shall we? Let's react right to what this person had to say, and this was on X as well. So let's react to it.
To be coming out of our country. I mean, I grew up in a dictatorship. And I don't even remember ever witnessing anything like that. To have a democracy, a beacon of hope for the
Well, I gotta stop it. I gotta stop it, man. She says she's never seen anything like this in Somalia. By the way, in the 90s, they killed a lot of our soldiers as well. So I have no sympathy for those terrorists either. I'm not talking about the general people, the general population of Somalia, or even Iran. I'm talking about the terrorist regime. Those terrorists should be annihilated from the face of the earth. But what is she talking about?
world to now be turned into one of the worst countries where the military are in our streets without any regard for people's constitutional rights, while our president is spending millions of dollars propping himself up like a failed dictator with a military parade. It is really shocking, and it should be a wake-up call for all Americans to say this is not the country we were born in. This is not the country we believe in. This is not the country our founding fathers imagined. And this is not the country that is supported by our Constitution, our ideals, our values. And we should all collectively be out in the streets rejecting what is taking place this week.
My goodness. Can you believe this? Can you believe a person, and this is supposed to be a representative, by the way, it's supposed to represent whatever state she's from. What state is she from? Minnesota? My goodness. And she has the audacity to speak like this about this country that gave her an opportunity to be free, to live. She comes from Somalia, where they don't even have the right to have food, some of them, where there's sexual and gender based violence, where there's freedom of they have zero freedom of expression, where even people with disabilities have issues with their rights. Are you kidding me? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? You know, there's one thing, you can disagree on certain things, right? And express your disagreement, but don't be so deluded, because what she's speaking of, nobody can relate to that. Nobody. I will handpick anybody that's sober, moral, and prudent from Somalia right now, not a terrorist. I will point them out and ask them a question randomly. Would you like to come? Where would you rather be right now? Would you rather live in the U.S. or would you rather be in Somalia, where you're at right now? I guarantee you 100% of them will say, please, I'm begging you, take me to America. And this lady here has the audacity to speak ill on the country that has given her the opportunity to be representative in this country. Great salary. She can be free. She can say everything whatever she wants, even the nonsense she's saying right now. She's allowed to say it, right? Imagine her saying this about the Somalian government in Somalia. She wouldn't exist by tomorrow. I came from Peru. I was born in Peru. I came here legally at 14 years of age. By the age 24, I became a legal citizen. At 23, I became a U.S. citizen. At 24, the next year, not even next year, a couple months later, I enlisted in the military, because that was my dream, to be in the military of the greatest powerhouse and country in the world. Because I knew I couldn't be in a better place. A better place than the United States of America is heaven. And we're not there yet. There's not another place better than the United States of America. And sometimes we need to put that in perspective. I understand you might disagree. This lady might disagree with what Trump is doing on his methods. But to say to say, and you know, it was plain and simple. This is exactly what she said, and I'll go up to it. She says that America is becoming one of the worst countries in the world. Are you serious? If anybody says anything like this, then we're not really speaking on on common sense terms. And if that's the case, then we can't have a conversation. So let me know what you think about this lady in discussion here. But I mean, come on, it's the same as Goldberg comparing, saying that black people live worse or live the same thing that Iranian people live in their day-to-day lives in Iran. The black people here are the same as Iranian people. They go through the same struggles in life. Like, what are we talking about? Is this real? You know, when people say stuff like that, there's no point to keep talking about it. It's over. The debate is over.